Position 13, the number 43 machine, that is Wayne Stacey, and we go green. 82 and 13 are the last two cars, and have a look at Pricey already putting the push on. Blanchy goes up high, and I'll tell you what, folks, don't take your eyes off the AMCAs for a minute because it's a slick racetrack, and they will go nose to tail. Blanchy leads this one over Vickery. They dive down into 1 and 2. Nathan Durston, always good on a slick track. Here comes the national champ. These two will go side by side down the back straight and almost make it 3 wide as they sweep through 3 and 4. Tompkins or Simmons checks it up. Holland gets into the back end and Dutchy facing the wrong way at the moment. Yes, we'll go yellow. Wow, wow, never take your eyes off them, as we say, Trev. Always exciting, the AMCAs here at Ausdeck Patios, Archerfield Speedway. And this young bloke used to be up from far north Queensland, now living in Brisbane. Young Nathan Tompkins, great to see him having a crack here in Brizzy. He will start in the top 5 position as we go green. Stevie Price already handing him as they dive down into 1 and 2 and rip the lip through the turn. Drag race down the back straight. And they go nose to tail as they sort themselves out. Tony Blanche looking the goods already. The 24 car ultra quick around here at Ausdeck Patios Archfield Speedway. It is a dogfight for 2nd, 3rd and 4th already. Durston sticking the nose down underneath Vickery, gets the job done. He'll set sail after the leader. Vickery didn't like that, wants to come back on the inside. Beautiful switchback. The 56 pilot looking racy. Matty Hardy wants to come to the party as well. Doesn't want to miss out on the invitation. Meantime, Tompkins just hooking onto the back end. And Stevie Price.
These guys are fucking shocking.
Oh, we got one undone. That's the 69 of Keniston. The ex-Ford versus Holden driver. Having a crack at AMCAs this season.
Probably finding it a little bit tougher in these.
Yeah, just
pretty dominant in the old Ford versus Holden. Actually, I think they're out next meeting.
Just watch your open mic there, mate, too, please.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Speedway, we love the support you give us out here. Always an entertaining evening, and we love to see big crowds. As we go green one more time. 5 laps in the bank, 15 still to run for the AMCAs as they set sail down through 1 and 2 and along the back straight in front of the Rockley truck parts sign into 3 and 4. And it is once again Tony Blanche in that beautifully presented number 24 machine showing the way home. Durston sticking the nose down underneath. He's a little bit closer this time around. Vickery back there in 3rd spot, still under attack. Oh, we got another slow car in front.
Oh, we got a car around in turn 4.
Never good in front of the leaders.
I think, I'm just trying to see who that is. Is that the...
it's the 13
The 13 of Peter Bayliss?
It is. For ever and ever, always bringing fantastic shots. I saw Matty Paul down there as well, always fantastic photographer. And of course, Declan Brownsey from 44 Photography. Our still photographers for the evening as we go green. Matty Hardy has said, I've had enough of this. Let me out of here. I want to catch the front 2. He's set sail. He's up in the 3rd spot. And the national champ looking for his way up the front. Oh, Dutchy Holland.
Dutchy's tossed it again.
Graham Holland bringing the number 20 to a stop. And we're going green. We are. He's far enough out of the way at the moment.
I tell you what, Matt Hardy might be in 3rd, but Thomas Vickery is not letting it have it his own way. He is challenging. Here comes Pricey as the 43 gets crossed up out of turn 4. That is the car of Wayne Stacey. But here come the leaders on the back markers, Macca.
Yeah, Benny Anderson in the 82 car is going to be the first one they meet and sweep around the outside. Durston not letting the leader out of his sights at the moment. Matt Hardy gets around the outside of Anderson as well and takes Vickery. Everybody getting by nice and neat. Oh, Pricey gets into the back of Tompkins.
Oh, look out.
And everybody hits the binders.
Well, that's the New South Wales 23 of Darren Miller's spun in sympathy over there in the middle of turn 3. Cars going every which way. Actually, I tell you what, Miller and Stowe were having a good battle between themselves a couple of laps ago.
And they certainly were. I tell you what, Pricey might be paying the price here. Tell you what, mate, we are ripping through this program.
Shh, don't put the curse on.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Back to green we go, still 11 to run for the AMCAs, and Blanche leads Durston down into 1. Vickery has a look on the Australian champion and Matt Hardy. That's the battle for 3rd and 4th, has to back out of it. That's allowed Tompkins a run up the inside, and Vickery may well lose 4th spot. Have a go at the front 3 though. You can chuck a blanket over those guys as Miller gets underneath Cody Simmons, who gets into the wall out of turn number 4. And down the back, Durston's lost a bit of ground to Blanche, but Hardy right on the back of the 97. Here comes Tompkins in the Dutton Garage as number 3. Vickery trying to get back underway, having lost that ground. Denning, look at Price, he's scythed his way through the field.
He is absolutely flying at the moment. Tompkins as well, driving a little bit angry at the moment, got himself up to 4th spot. Blanche doing a great job out front. He's got himself about a 2.5 car length gap at the moment over Durston as they come up again on the slower car. He sweeps around the outside, Blanche, and does it easily. Everybody else goes with him. Matt Hardy back there in 3rd spot. Tompkins going with him. Vickery, great top 5. And Anderson, best part of Valor, sweeps to the inside. As you said, have a look at Stevie Price. You think he's driving a little bit ticked off at the moment, Trev?
Oh yeah, he definitely driving angry, but you know, it's one thing to drive angry, it's another thing to control it as well, because you can do like Brent Kratzman said, just overdrive. But Price at the moment, he has got it on a string as he looks now to go underneath Denning through turns 1 and 2. Vickery now putting some pressure back on the back of Tompkins. That's for 4th position. Hardy's dropped back off Durston, who's trying to get the fight back up to the front with Tony Blanche. Cody Simmons is on the infield at 100 mile an hour with a flat right front.
Laps winding down, mate. 4 left to run in this one. The first feature for the AMCAs this season at Ausdec Patios Archerfield Speedway, with thanks to Shock Therapy. Doing a fantastic job is Tony Blanchard since the drop of the green.
Pricey's got under Denning. He moved up another spot. He's now in position 6. Someone's gone around over in 1 and 2. No?
No, everybody, oh yes, there is. There's a car over there. That's the 43 machine of Wayne Stacey, looking straight down the barrel of Alan Sollitt's camera.
Yeah, push car in the way, that's why I couldn't see it. Chris was pointing. He's closed the gap on the rest of the guys out in front with 3 laps left to run. Can he make up a couple of more positions before the check-in?
As we go green, 3 laps left to go, and it is Blanchy, as he has done right from that drop of the green, as Trev just said. Oh, Vickery around the outside, tries to get the job done on Tompkins, couldn't get it happening. Pricey says, keep that door open, I'm coming through. Don't want to touch him, Pricey. Stay out of it. Good job, son. Gets through the turn neatly. 2 to go. Oh, Darren Miller now facing the wrong way. This is what we love. We get to the last 5 laps with AMCAs, and all of a sudden, it all comes undone. Miller, right in front of the field, keeps it green. Well done. We stay racing. 1 lap left to run. Thurston, it is now or never for the 97 pilot. Blanchy, 200 metres left to run in the clay. They come to the slower car. It's a drag to the flag. And Blanche will get the win over Durston. Matt Hardy home for 3rd spot. Nathan Tompkins, well done, young fella, home for 4th. Thomas Vickery in the top 5. Stevie Price from the back of the bus gets home for 6th. Michael Denning in 7th. Kevin Stowe and Darren Miller. Great drive there by Nathan Tompkins, the Dutton's Garages machine. And Thomas Vickery rounds out the top 5.